Alright, this is day 6 of the small account challenge, week 2, day 1, and we have two trades today. Both were a bit subpar, um, and it's a red day recap, down 16.5 before commissions and around 32 after commissions. Reason it's so much today is because, first of all, there's two trades, and then second of all, we took 900 shares on that second trade, so we have more commissions because we traded more shares. Um, Going into the trades though, the first trade was only a 10-cent loser. It was well within our risk parameters. If I go back to there, let's see. So we were above VWAP. The any was gapping up around 30%, and it was one of the only stocks that was above VWAP at the time. Um, and I was looking at the level of 645, and from there I was also looking at the level of 610, which would be our pre-market pivot. So this is also the stock that I traded on Friday for profit. Um, so I thought coming back to it would be okay because I already kind of know how it moves. Unfortunately, so unfortunately, I was not able to produce a profit today on it, and that is due to the fact that it false broke. So we see we have this really low volume throughout all of this from around here, from right here till about here. We have really low volume through all of that. And so I see the pivot of 610, but I'm only going to take the trade if we start seeing volume come in. So if you zoom in here, you can see that we did indeed have volume increasing as we go into this candle. I took the trade at 609 for anticipating the break of 610, and we break all the way up to 613. I was hoping for a bigger break, especially considering how we had increasing green volume of that much, pretty much doubling or tripling all the other volumes. So I was hoping for this at least to break 615 into 620. And then if it doesn't get all the way to 645, that's fine, but at least I get 10 cents profit out of it. Um, Unfortunately, as we come back down to 6, I have to get out at the break of 6. I was seeing if it would hold 6 on this next candle, a small volume red candle. I was watching the level 2. We had a big buyer at 6, but as soon as that failed, I bailed out on the next candle for a 10-cent loss. Pretty standard false breakout bailout. Um, Nothing really much else to add there. Only thing I could say is maybe I could have waited for a better setup. I wasn't really seeing anything else. I guess I got a little antsy and I wanted to trade the first setup I saw, which I can't really do if it's not a prime like A quality, A plus quality setup. So I'll have to go and look at the video for that as well as the one for this next one, which is BDR, which I traded. As you can see, the time between those trades was very long. I was just sitting at my computer, basically just scanning, seeing if anything was going to make a move. And I was actually came upon BDR at around here. I had this line at 185 drawn out, and I had a line at 181 drawn out. Um, I was looking for so I didn't really trust this 181 break until it got to 185. And I was gonna enter right here on this candle at 185 after I saw that it was holding 181. I didn't trust 181 at first because it had made this huge 5 cent, 6 cent dip. The last time I touched 181. So I wanted to make sure it held 181 first. After this candle though, it jumped up a whole penny, um, a whole cent, and from there, it opened at it says it opened at 183, but in reality, if you play it real time, it opened at 103 and instantly shot up to 186, 187, 188. And I missed my entry at 185. At that point, I'd be chasing, and with 900 shares, you do not want to be chasing. So I just bit the bullet and said, hey, I missed the trade. It ends up going to 196, so if I did chase, I would have been rewarded, but that's not exactly, I don't want to be rewarded for bad habits. Um, Ends up making that topping tail candle and instantly coming back down to 185 and then falling back down below it. We now see that there's this new level at 182. I get in at 182 for like a reprieve bounce, and we get 2 cents on the first 300 shares exit. And as we're starting to come back down, I get out basically flat. I get out for 1 cent profit on 600 shares right here. Which leaves me with $12 profit on the trade, but after commissions, it's about only 30 cents. So it's a break-even trade. I'm glad I got out where I did because it ends up going all the way down to 170s, and I don't want to be holding that. I don't want to be holding 900 shares down 10 cents. That'd be down 90 bucks. I now want to be down 90 bucks, especially after I'm already down 30 bucks. And I'm also glad I got out of any, because if I was still holding that, it came all the way down to 530 before it even started to even consider coming back up to 6. After it broke 6 right there, it never came back up ever. So I'm glad I got out where I got out. Small red day. I can easily make this back up. Just need one good solid trade, make 60 bucks, and we'll be chilling. So I'm not too worried about this. I do have to go, and I am considering making my trades more so closer to 9 o'clock and the open instead of early at 8 o'clock. Last month when I was practicing going live, I was taking a lot of trades right at 8 o'clock, around 8:05, and that worked out really well for me. So I've been waking up at 8 and looking to take trades at 8 ever since. However, apparently this last week and a half, 2 weeks, the trades at 8 o'clock aren't exactly having enough people watching them, I guess. And so they're not resolving as well. And I think the moves after the open, while they're more volatile, they do have more volume, so they will break out when you have that key level mapped out. So tomorrow I will be considering. Well, I will still wake up at 5 if I see a really A+ quality setup like I saw back in yesterday, or not yesterday, on Friday on any, where we had that great move for about 60 bucks. If I see anything like that, I will take it. However, if I don't, and I don't see anything with volume and all the setups look like they're below VWAP, I will wait and hold off until closer to the bell to take my first trade. Alright, and that'll be all for today. Thank you for watching.